Lord Shango is one of the best representations of traditional African religions amongst all black horror movies. It felt like this film was a perfect mix of horror, African traditional religion, and black cultural commentary. And in this video, we're going to take a look at why this film is one of black horror's best. Lord Shango tells of the events that follow the death of Femi, played by Bill Overton, who is a Yoruba initiate in the cult of Shango. When he tries to stop the baptism of his lover Billy, played by Avis McCarthy, at a local Christian church, he's killed. The death of Femi sets off a chain of events when the priest returns back from the dead, hell-bent on seeking revenge. In a fit of hysteria over her boyfriend's death, Billy sleeps with her mother's boyfriend, Memphis, played by Wally Taylor, thinking of him as her dead lover. Jenny, played by Marlene Clark, and Billy's mother, returns to the cult of Shango when Billy runs away in order to ask Shango for her return. But in order to fulfill her request, she gives a sacrifice. Billy returns home, but she's pregnant with Memphis's child, who is being attacked by Femi's spirit. Jenny enlists the help of her friend Jabo, played by Lawrence Cook, and fellow initiate of Shango, to quell Femi's spirit. Thematically, this film shows the dichotomy between the assimilation into Christianity and the want to return back to our roots. This film isn't just an exorcism movie with spirituality sprinkled into it. It's more of an analysis of the spiritual warfare that came with the search for an autonomous black identity. It explores two sides of African American spirituality: Christianity versus African traditional religions. The film depicts the battle between two ideologies. Unlike The House on Skull Mountain, and similar to Sugar Hill, Lord Shango shows the dual nature of African spiritualism. It can be used to both heal and harm. The film shows black characters harkening back to the idea of spiritual justice, which is African in nature. And also, this doesn't have a white savior ending like The House on Skull Mountain. Personally, I prefer this film to many other black horror films of the time, given that this aspect of black history is integral to black American culture. One would expect for more horror movies to focus on this idea, but what you find is that the spiritual African American is often overlooked. And if it is explored, it's explored in a fashion that is usually half-assed, or where the culture is used as a backdrop with little explanation and or exploration into the Africanness of the film. And the film briefly touches on the predatory tactics of Christianity, how Christianity can sometimes be used to manipulate the weak and vulnerable. Much like Sugar Hill, which I honestly feel is a lesser version of what this film is, this film is not only a commentary on black spirituality, it also contains the same idea of supernatural justice. Supernatural justice is extremely prevalent in black spirituality. The idea that one has the right to enact their own forms of justice via supernatural means is not only warranted but justified if sought out. In this film, it comes in the form of revenge against the men that killed Femi. Each one of them dies one by one as revenge for killing Shango's initiate. This also harkens back to the late 19th and early 20th century when spiritual warfare within black American communities was rampant. Personally, I felt that this film had the better depiction of Yoruba culture. According to Marlene Clark, the film had a technical advisor to consult on aspects of Yoruba culture. The inclusion of masks and rites and the meaning of sacrifice are brought to the forefront of this film. The film is one of the better examples of proper depictions of African religions, and not only film, but black horror as a genre. It's a gem of a horror film that more people should see. It also goes beyond the Hollywood voodoo trope by incorporating African religion other than voodoo. Thank you for watching this video. Before you go, leave us a comment, and if you like this video, leave us a thumbs up and subscribe. See you in the next video.